All right.
Okay.
So you will.
So now who you call?
I forgot about that. Now you'd call.
Now you're gonna flip your frequency over to
Tower.
tower.
Well, you would tell them that you're done with the run up, right?
Nope, doesn't matter. You're just telling them you're ready. You're Cherokee 98 or say Williamson Tower, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, ready for takeoff at 10.
Okay. Williamson Tower, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey is ready for takeoff, runway 10.
Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, line up and hold, or line up and wait, I should say, they would say. So that would mean you're going to just taxi out, line up on the center line, and wait.
Okay.
Okay, you're clear left and right.
All right, line up and wait, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Okay.
All right.
So now we'll just go line up and wait.
Do I announce?
Yep, no, you already were cleared to line up and wait.
But you don't want me to call for the...
Nope.
On the radio?
Oh. Wayne Source traffic, Cherokee 55 Whiskey's departing runway 10, Wayne Source. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Clear, final.
It's
clear.
not a perfect system.
Both directions.
Too bad not everybody could pretend as we are.
Right.
And this happens a lot at Rochester. They'll line you up and you'll wait for arriving traffic or something to land or whatever. Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Yep, fly runway heading. So the difference between one of our airports and a towered airport, so also double check your heading indicator. It should say 10, and it does, because you're going to fly runway heading.
Okay.
That's important. Even no matter where the wind's blowing you, you fly runway heading at a towered airport.
Okay.
That's why as soon as we pull out, and we should make this a habit anytime we pull on the runway, that lines up with the numbers we're on.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right. Ailerons into the wind. Full power.
There you go.
Engine instruments are green. Keeping it on the center line. Coming up on 60. Rotate. Accelerate to 85.
Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, contact departure.
Over to departure, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
So then you would flip-flop to departure, and then you would say Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, passing through 900 for 3.
Okay. All right. Departure, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, climbing through 1,100 for 3,500 on runway heading. Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, radar contact, proceed on course.
On course, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Or sometimes they'll give you a heading, or something like that. Okay, so now you can resume your own navigation at this point.
All right. So we're at 1,400. Go after takeoff checklist.
Traffic, Warrior.
Flaps are up.
Mike is turning left down.
Fuel pump off. Landing light. I'll keep it on because the visibility kind of sucks. And engine instruments are good and green. Pitch for 100 on the climb. All right, now we can go left to overfly the field? Or do you want to go somewhere else?
Actually, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, make right turn to 210.
Right turn 210, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey. Man, it does suck with visibility. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's probably 10 miles now. Better than it was earlier, a little bit. Not terribly great, but...
And jumping in 1 minute over Ovid, use caution 10,000 and below, do not overfly Ovid.
Alright, let's do this. Ah, it slid.
Finger Lakes traffic warrior 555 Juliet Mike is turning left base for runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Okay, go ahead and put this on. I have the controls for a second here.
Alright, you have controls? Okay.
You have the controls.
I have
It
the
is
controls.
304. Alright, so you just ran into IMC conditions.
Okay.
Do not overfly Ovid.
What would you do first? What would be the first thing you would do? After you had the oh crap moment.
Contact the tower.
Yes, well, the approach, you're still on the frequency of the approach, right?
Yep.
So you could call them and say, hey, just ran into IMC. Could use a little assistance getting out of it.
Yep. Approach Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, ran into IMC.
Or actually, Williamson departure. Sorry.
Alright. Williamson departure, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey is in IMC. Could use the help to get out.
Cherokee 55 Whiskey, descend to 3,000 feet. Turn left heading 030.
Okay. Down to 3,000 feet, and what was the heading?
Left turn to 030.
Left to 030.
So what he's trying to do is we're going to get you down lower, and then we're going to try to get you back to where you could see. So we're going to do a standard rate left turn, 180 degree left turn basically. So, yeah, 500 foot per minute descent, that's good.
Sterling traffic, Foxtrot Whiskey, Golf Whiskey is a Cessna 172. Currently 3 miles to the Whiskey, Golf Whiskey.
Alright, so still didn't help probably. You can't see, so. Alright, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, have you resumed visual?
Negative for Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Alright, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, turn right heading 090.
Right 090, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Finger Lakes traffic, Saratoga 330 Tango Foxtrot, taxiing Alpha, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Alright, let's see what we got here for traffic. Just let me make sure we're safe.
Control traffic, 21 Delta, right base.
Cherokee 55 Whiskey, turn left heading 060.
Left 060, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
01, staying in the pattern, Finger Lakes.
Sterling traffic, Whiskey Golf Whiskey is final, 27 full stop, Whiskey Golf Whiskey.
Earl, you leaving the pattern? Yeah, I'm headed to PA and then headed right back. So I'll be following you down the downwind and then departing the pattern to the south. Complete. Have a good flight. Lima, go. Thanks. San Diego traffic, this is Cherokee 5002 Tango, taxi into runway 13, San Diego.
Cherokee 55 Whiskey, for Cherokee 55 Whiskey, climb to 3500 and left turn to 030.
Finger Lakes.
Climb 3,500 left to 0.
Runway 1. Departing
What was
to
the
the
heading?
south.
030.
030, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Finger Lakes traffic, Saratoga 0 Tango Fox. We'll be turning to the right, exiting the pattern to the east, Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes traffic, Warrior 555 Juliet Mike is turning left crosswind for runway 1. Full stop.
Cherokee 55 Whiskey, turn right heading 120.
Right heading 120, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Okay, I'm going to try something fun now. I'm going to have you get everything stabilized.
Alright.
That's the cruise setting you want? I get a regular cruise like you're flying somewhere. Go to 115 or so.
traffic. This is Cherokee 5002 Tango. Looking to stay in the powder and making left traffic for runway 1.
English traffic warrior 555 Juliet Mike is turning left base for runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Alright, I'm going to have you put your head down and close your eyes.
Alright.
And then give me a left turn about 20 degrees. Or let's do a 90-degree left turn. So if it takes 2 minutes to do 360, it's going to take 1 minute to do 180.
Without looking at the instruments?
Yep, without looking at the instruments. You're going to do it by feel. So you're going to turn for about 30 seconds. Don't look up. Keep your eyes closed.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Then just, turn out whenever you think it's been 90 degrees a turn.
I don't know. I think so now.
Okay. Let's fly straight and level for a while here. Or what you think is straight and level.
San Diego traffic. This is Cherokee. This is Cherokee 5002 Tango. Turning left, crosswind, San Diego. For runway 13, San Diego.
Set up the crossover top and hill drop down. 4 minutes.
Cherokee 55 Whiskey, turn left another 30 degrees.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Feel like you're back to straight and level again?
I kind of feel like, yeah.
Okay.
Ogdensburg traffic, like
Or maybe descending. I hear the wind kind of.
10 miles
Yep.
southwest of the field.
It's good. I mean, your sense is, something sounds a little different.
Yeah. All right, now we're.
San Diego traffic. This is Cherokee 5002 Tango. Turning left base for runway 13, San Diego.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643. Crossing the runway midfield in a hover taxi from west to east, transitioning to the grass runway at Finger Lakes.
Now give me a right turn. Let's go 30 degrees to the right. You can't look up. You can't open your eyes.
Finger Lakes traffic warrior.
Keep your eyes closed.
Mike taxiing by Alpha 2 runway 01, Finger Lakes.
Doing good.
No.
Too good. No cheating. Alright, now give me another right turn. Let's go 180. Let's do a 1 minute turn to the right. And whenever you think it's been a minute, you'll roll back out.
Civil traffic, Amsterdam Golf Hotel, Charlie uniforms crossing over top of the field to the north. We'll drop down and then join a mid-left downwind for 08 Stouffville.
Okay. Ooh.
Alright, go ahead and recover. Just looking at the instruments.
27 Sierra Fox.
So look at your airspeed indicator first.
Oh, yep.
Alright, power reduction. Get you leveled out. There, now go back to cruise.
I thought I was flying straight. I was in the bank. That is crazy.
Alright, let's go left back to east.
Alright, coming left to the 090.
090.
Departed 13, turning crosswind 13, Canada.
Alright, now let's do... I think we're checking things off pretty fast here today, except I forgot to have you do a soft field takeoff. We might go back and do that.
For runway 13, Canada.
So let's do... That was a good recovery. First thing I would do though is look at your airspeed indicator.
Yeah.
See which way it's going. If it's high, pull the power out, correct the attitude, make that attitude adjustment. Get it back to level flight, either up or down.
Yeah.
And then once the airspeed's coming into range now, put the appropriate power back in.
Okay.
I just had a thought. Let's see here. Oh, VOR cross check. So let's try to figure out where we are.
Runway 13, Canada.
Alright. So, which one will you be doing off the...
Well, we know we're between Rochester and wherever you think the most powerful VORs would be. I mean, this sectional doesn't go east enough to get Syracuse anyway, but...
Right. So, I guess
you could try Rochester and maybe Geneseo, see where you come out.
No.
And let's see, what do we got for altitude? Let's climb back up to 3,000 also.
Double traffic, Amsterdam. Charlie uniform, final 08, full stop.
And so give her the power.
Canada traffic, turning left.
I mean, the first thing I would do is probably tune in Rochester VOR and see where you are in relation to Rochester, and that'll tell you, all right, which VOR would that be closest to?
Yep.
Traffic Wave Norwich, 4001, canopy, please, in Harbor 5 Field, Norwich. Canada traffic, 187 Sierra Fox, turning pattern to south, 4000.
So with this radio, it does help you in that matter. If you push nav, get it on nav.
Okay.
You're on 110.00 right now. If you turn your to from on, that's going to tell you where you are in relation to Rochester. It says from right there. If you wanted to see what it would be to turn to Rochester, you'd put it to 2. So right now you're on the 085, 084 from Rochester. So then you just take a pencil or something and kind of go off the compass rose off of Rochester.
Yep.
Like that's 06, somewhere 09, so there's 09 probably. There's 06, so you're somewhere off over here, right?
Yep.
And then you can try Geneseo, it's not the strongest. And then hold on to your heading. So let's go left turn to 180.
Left turn 180?
Yeah. And you got to figure out where you are. You know, if you fear that you're getting off course. Oh yeah, 3,000 feet.
Alright, go down.
3,000 feet and no more than a standard rate turn. So keep your. So that's roughly 10 degrees, but you want to make sure your needle lines up. And if you feel like you could be getting way out of whack, now I would just kind of get into a circle, circle it, and that way you're not changing regions before you can cross-check,
Right.
Can't even hear these guys.
Okay.
Alright, so you can use the information you knew. What bearing is Williamson from Rochester? What's the VOR bearing? Like if you were going to track from Rochester,
85.
somewhere around there, right?
Yep.
If you're on the 085, now you just got to figure out where you are. Which side of Rochester are you? If you were totally lost, I would want to go to Rochester anyway, right?
Right.
So I would just do a 2 from, and then on the VOR, I would dial in 265.
Same post traffic, 21 Delta.
Because that's opposite of 085. You happen to be on there. Or you bring 085 to the bottom.
Yep.
And then put a 2 from in there. I want to go 2. So then you would match your compass heading to 265.
Yep.
Right? That makes sense?
Yep. It does, it's just
Yep, and then now,
figuring out all the...
so while you're doing that,
Warrior 555 Juliet
I'll give this a try.
For 19er, full stop.
If I don't see the
Full stop.
identifier here, I'm not close enough to pick it up. In that case, I would go to Syracuse.
Traffic, Bird Dog 12755. We're 2,500 over Owasco Lake, 5 miles southwest of the airport. Inbound landing, Skinny Atlas, full stop.
That's the OBS. So now rock came up, so now it's identified.
Okay.
You're on the 267 radio, so now I would just track that in.
Yep.
Okay, great. 3,000 feet. And at that point, I would say you're still talking. You could call approach still. I mean, we kind of left them like we had radio loss or something, and we got out of control. But you're still alive, so now you could try calling them again. Say, hey, and they might give you radar vectors to get onto that heading, and either bring you into Rochester. If you're still in IMC, I don't think they're going to bring you down way out here. They're going to bring you into a controlled environment. Yep. Especially if it's clear there.
Clear Lake traffic, Warrior 555, Julia Mike, clear runway 01, Fair Lakes.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643 departing runway 1 right.
Yeah, probably, if I were, yeah, it'd be tough to do. You could do a Syracuse cross-check. I mean, the Syracuse VOR is
I got radar here on the screen here, and there's a pretty heavy precip coming.
Where's he at? Anyway, Syracuse.
Finger Lakes traffic, Warrior 555, Juliet Mike, taxiing to runway 01, Finger Lakes.
Switch to the right tank on the fuel.
Okay, good. Good idea.
Fuel pump on.
Great. San Diego traffic. Cherokee 500
Fuel pump up.
Tango departing on runway 13.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, turning right, crossing to Finger Lakes.
Still want to be flying towards Rochester?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll bring you back to safety, right?
Yep.
Canandaigua traffic 904 Romeo Alpha entering 45 degrees left downwind.
All right, so let's do this. How are we doing on time? All right, let's.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, right downwind, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Williamson traffic, 27 Mike Charlie is 6 miles northeast inbound for left traffic, runway 10 at Williamson.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, so what I'm going to have you do. All right, give me a left turn to south.
Coming left. 180.
180. And Cherokee 55 Whiskey, descend down to 2500.
Down to 2500, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
So give me a nice 500 foot, nothing crazy, just a 500 foot per minute descent.
Traffic, helicopter 5643, right base, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Go ahead and turn your fuel pump on, landing light on, since we're descending. There you go.
Landing lights on.
Okay.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, final approach, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Alright, another minute or so, we'll keep flying here.
San Diego traffic 87 Delta, right downwind 13 San Diego.
Williamson traffic, 27 Mike Charlie is on the 45 degree entry to left downwind, runway 10 at Williamson.
Skinny Atlas traffic, we're Doug 1755. We're transiting south to north over the east side of the lake at 2005.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, departing runway 1, right close traffic, Finger Lakes.
Alright, Cherokee 55 Whiskey, do left turn to 090.
Left 090, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Williamson traffic, 27 Mike Charlie is on the left downwind to runway 10 Williamson.
Wait, so traffic Cherokee 9855 Whiskey. We're about 4 miles to the south. We're going to overfly at 2,000 feet from south to north to set up for a landing 10.
Give me a left turn to north.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, turning right crosswind, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Info traffic, T1 Delta.
Finger Lakes traffic, Warrior 555, Juliet Mike, taking off runway 01, staying pattern, Finger Lakes.
Highway, so traffic moving 27 Mike Charlie.
All right.
Turning,
Go ahead and you can take that off. I have the controls for a second.
You have
Finger
control.
Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643 is in a right downwind for runway 1, Finger Lakes, and we'll wait for the airplane to go on runway 1 at Finger Lakes.
Wait, traffic moving 27 Mike Charlie's turning final runway 10.
Alright, so airport is straight ahead. Go ahead and you can just start a descent. It's 12 o'clock. There's your field that we turn our base leg for 28. Hangars are right in front of us. So you can pull the power back to 1800 and we'll descend down to 2,000 feet. And we'll just fly across. You have the airport in sight?
Yes, I do.
Okay. We have a traffic on final. He's
Finger
about
Lakes traffic, helicopter
to land.
5643, turning right,
Yep.
runway 1,
About a mile
Finger Lakes.
final. And we'll do a soft field landing, in case I forget to tell you then.
Okay, so that's full flaps, and when we touch down, we keep the nose off.
Yep, as long as you can, yep.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, final approach, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Norwood traffic.
And it should, because we can't see the weather, you should be able to see the windsock. I was trying to pull you over this way a little so you can see the windsock.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Traffic, Cherokee 5002
Out of the north.
Tango, 4 miles away for downwind left traffic for runway 13, Canandaigua. Canandaigua, Cessna 904 Romeo Office, left base, 13 Canandaigua, full stop.
Skinny Atlas traffic, Bird Dog 12755, entering left downwind 10, Skinny Atlas.
Heat?
They overheat?
Probably.
Jumping in 2 minutes over Ovid, use caution 10,000 below, do not
Happens to mine
overfly
all the
over.
time, they get hot.
Sterling traffic,
think-
Oscar Zulu Tango, Cessna 170. We're 5 to the north, 2,300 feet. We'll descend to the dead side. Rejoin for mid-left
You can go out kind of 45 that way a little bit.
Canandaigua traffic, helicopter 52007 is joining the left downwind for runway 10, Canandaigua.
Alright, so you're out of the traffic pattern. Good.
Jumpers away over Norwich, 11,000 below, 3 canopies, please.
Man, parachuting today?
Skydiving?
Canandaigua
Not
traffic,
gonna see them
904
guys.
Romeo Alpha, final 13, touch and go.
Turn in.
Downwind for left
Then
traffic
some
for
more.
runway 13, Canandaigua.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643 is on the go, runway 1 right, close traffic, Finger Lakes.
Skinny Atlas traffic, Bird Dog 12755 on final 10, Skinny Atlas.
Bird dog.
San Diego, helicopter 52007 is entering the 45 to the left downwind, runway 13, full stop, Canandaigua.
Sterling traffic, Oscar Zeta Tango's overhead. We'll be descending on the south side and come overhead to join mid-left downwind 09.
Minute over Ovid, use caution 10,000 and below, do not overfly Ovid.
Williamson Soto traffic, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey's on the 45 for the left downwind, runway 10, Williamson Soto.
Finger Lakes traffic, Warrior 555 Julia Mike is on left base, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Canandaigua traffic, entering base for runway 13, Canandaigua, left base for runway Canandaigua.
Skinny Atlas traffic, Bird Dog 12755 going around.
Alright, go down to 100.
Entering final for runway 13, Canandaigua.
Finger Lakes traffic, Aerostar 0 Mike, 6.5
Alright, we are on steam the numbers, so
probably will break it off early depending
we're in the flaps range, go 2 notches of flaps.
Canandaigua traffic, helicopter
And slow
5207, turning base 13, full stop, Canandaigua, number 2.
85.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, right downwind, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Williamson Soto traffic, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, turning left base, runway 10, Williamson Soto.
Canandaigua Cherokee 5002 Tango, short final.
We want to be
full stop, Canandaigua.
Traffic away over Ovid, use caution 10,000 and below, Ovid.
900
Sterling
AGL.
traffic, Oscar Zeta Tango is turning mid-left downwind 09, full stop, Sterling.
Final is clear.
Nope, looks good to the west.
Williamson Soto traffic, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey, turning final, runway 10, Williamson Soto.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643.
A little bit of a wind out here.
Runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Oh wow, we get up push.
More than it
Canandaigua
looks.
traffic, helicopter 52007, turning base to final 13, full stop.
Finger Lakes traffic, Aerostar 0 Mike.
Alright, to the third notch of flaps.
Skinny Atlas traffic, Bird Dog 12755 on left downwind 10, Skinny Atlas.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 5643, final approach, runway 1, Finger Lakes.
Then the aileron into the wind.
Oh, and then reduce, but no, keep
Yeah.
the flaps, yeah?
Yeah, don't do anything with them until we're off the runway.
Okay.
Then full aileron into the wind as you're slowing down. I think your power's still in a little too.
Nope.
Yeah. That'll help you slow down.
Okay. Williamson Soto traffic, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey is clear of the runway, Williamson Soto. Okay, after landing checklist, flaps are up. Here, lean for taxi. Fuel pump is off. Landing light off. Your landing checklist complete.
Forgot to call or switch you over to tower, but okay, so now you would contact ground.
Okay. Williamson Soto's ground, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey is holding short on Alpha.
Yeah, off at Alpha 110. Cherokee 55 Whiskey, taxi via Alpha to the fuel pumps.
Taxi to the fuel pumps via Alpha, Cherokee 9855 Whiskey.
Very good. That fun?
That was fun.
So the workload.
It was, especially flying with your head down. And
yeah.
That's
you should see the
crazy.
Let me bring you. I shouldn't distract you while you're driving. This is your couple of turns. We never stopped turning, actually.
Yeah.
It was a constant. I was afraid to even tell you to turn to the right because we were already turning to the right for a while, even when you were leveled off. Like, let's see what happens. So then you really didn't do anything. The one turn, you didn't really bank it much more. I think you thought you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it messes with your head.
Yeah, it does. That's best thing flying.
Was it different than what you thought you were going to see when you opened your eyes up?
Yeah, because I thought I was flying straight, and we were in a bank, bank, I think.
Yep. It was starting to get steep.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the descent, you can kind of hear the wind rushing.
Yeah, you feel the airspeed increasing.
You just don't know how much, and then all of a sudden, like you think you're kind of correcting, but then you're pulling up too much. Should I go the other way?
Yeah, go to the second one. We'll pull up behind him.
All right.
I'm not sure how long they're going to take.
And then all of a sudden you feel like yourself getting light in the seat.
Yeah, yep. Well, that's how they get into graveyard spirals. So they feel the airspeed picking up, so now they pull back, and then they're already in a turn, so now they're pulling.
Yeah.
They're banking. They thought they were going level. Then eventually it just gets tighter and tighter.
Nope.
You did unload it once. You were in a pretty good turn, and then you pushed the nose down. I'm like, all right, shoot. And where I had us, if we had flown south more, you could have gone and done a VOR cross-check with Geneseo in the southern, but I wanted to throw you off a little bit, but that's all I would do. With this radio, it's so helpful. Once you know you're on Rochester, it says ROC, you do the to from bearing, you instantly know where you are in that line. And you know it. Williamson is 085 or 086 right over the center. So you knew we were in this line somewhere.
Yeah.
And if it really got into crap and you couldn't see, I would want to go here anyway. They would vector you in.
Right.
We couldn't pick this up. It was too far away. You might have been able to pick Syracuse up if we had the frequency, but you didn't know. And we could have, maybe in the future, have Syracuse written down somewhere. Because those are powerful VORs, so you could have done a cross-check off Syracuse and a cross-check off Rochester if we were down in this area, and figured out where we were pretty good.
Where is the Rochester VOR frequency?
It's going to be in a box, so right here.
Oh, it's up there.
Yep, I don't know. This is the outside edge of the sectional, right? Yeah. So.
Okay, so there's Geneseo. I wondered, because I was looking, I'm like, where the hell is the damn frequency? So it's 110.0. Right. Yeah, you just got to get used to playing with this radio.
And that radio is pretty straightforward, so it's nice. Like Syracuse is 117.0.
Doesn't matter which pump, right?
No, this one will be easier for you, and then you can just push it straight back.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Shut down. Transponder, squawk 1200. Avionics, electrical equipment off. Oh,
good job. That was fun. different than the old stuff, huh?
Good to be back.
Yeah, no, you're doing great. Just want to get you guys, you're not that far behind. How's your written progress coming?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I don't want that to stop us from cross countries, because you're getting close. We're getting close to doing cross countries.
Yep.
In fact, next flight you're going into Rochester, so after that you got a few solos to do. Whew. And then as soon as those solos are done,
well, the good news is
some night stuff.
Seems much easier to fly when you can see.
Yes.
After flying when you're not able to.
You did good. I never minded instrument flying, as long as you can get a regular scan going.
Right.
In the old days, I didn't have GPS, so we would use VORs all the time as cross checks on our sectional, even while I was flying in a route that wasn't on a VOR. We would, I'd want to know where I was, so I would, all right, I'm going to cross this VOR at this point. Okay, now I'm here, and I'm here.